are you guys today?
Good.
What do you guys want to show us?
Show our robot.
Go right ahead, full screen for us.
Start right in.
So, our robot is at the same time simple and complicated. We have 2 light sensors, 1 ultrasonic, and our most unique tool, I'd say, is will be a launcher, because,
That's for the soccer ball?
yeah.
We have a pretty good mix of passive and active tools. Like this would be one of our passive tools. It just snaps onto the side like this.
What's the difference between a passive and an active tool?
Well, here, most of our active tools, it's just it uses these motors.
I see.
These sides.
The passive tools are just stuck to an attachment point and then you just
Yeah.
go. I see.
So what this tool does, it lets the robots drive, like move up, and if all things go well, just
So it's
That?
that's what you would call a passive.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
This tool does basically the same thing except with this. It does that, connects like here, and turns this. So you just go forward and go back. This.
Okay.
And or there.
Nice.
Pick up that loop.
Want to show it in action actually?
Yeah.
That would be cooler, right?
Yeah.
Nope, it goes the other way. Yep, there you
Yeah.
go.
It's
Is it red out or black out? I can't remember.
Right, that is not.
Okay. So, and we know this isn't a perfect table, we're not scoring points, we just want to see your robot work.
Can you-
For this one, it's
why
just
is
that
this
is about to move straight.
About squaring, what is this thing?
I think this, we have any
Mhm.
others?
Why is that important?
Oh yeah, if we back up to a wall, it will become straight so that we won't crash and pain. Like if we were, but if we were to do this, we're not. But if we did have square, we might have to do this. If we have square, we could go straight.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that would have. And then go back, we take off the loop, and
And then you would, and is that a complete program then, or do you have an interaction that you do to?
yeah, we press this button to run the next program.
Okay, so you run the next program. What's the most missions you have in a single program?
I thought it was not gonna work. I thought this, and then I forgot that it was gonna push it back. So it was second, and that wouldn't give us complete.
So I think it might be.
Is that on the side?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
The robot know where it is on base? Or does it-
But you don't need a gear for that, just to make it go up and down, right?
So
Why did you
until
put a
we
gear?
push the button, it won't stop. So it's gonna be on lower, and when it's in base, we stop it.
There's a hole in the middle of the gear, and what I'm gonna
Set
do
it
is
in the base.
Is that all that the gear is doing?
No, we actually have a wall follower, so we just align it there. We just push it against the wall.
So basically,
Yeah.
there's a one gear right here,
Yeah.
that's connected to a medium motor back here, turns this gear, which is connected to an axle that turns this arm.
Right, so. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Okay. You
Also-
want to show us any other programs, or what, you go ahead, what
Yeah,
else?
so our next
So how
program,
have you guys
we
split up
remove
the
these
programs?
tools.
Like, you know, each took a program, or what, a couple of guys did it,
It'll
you
be-
just have tested, made it, fine.
remove these
Yeah,
tools,
so
or
one of
keep
it,
that.
one we do like the next two groups, one group would do the actual
We have
mission,
this to
you let the door
safely
navigate towards
move the
it.
door,
Right.
since there is no door.
Sorry, we have no door.
We also use
Towards
this
the end,
tool
we
to
all did
push the
everything,
search
so
engine.
we knew how
We can imagine if, what it would look like
Yeah,
if
that's
there was
what
a
he's
door too.
So young lady, how many programs do we have?
we have.
Using a liner,
Any missions that we did?
Okay, so how many programs do you have eventually?
Yeah.
We have
So, I can get her too.
1, 2, 3,
No, I just need her. So,
Not missions, when I say a program, then it runs and I guess comes back to base, right?
Okay, so that would be opening the door.
how many oh, wait, I forgot, yeah, so it would also push this over here. That's
Okay,
turning
right,
up the wall.
right, okay.
Go back,
Keep on.
go back, go
Okay, so
back.
you swing into it. Yeah. Okay.
So So then if we want to pull out a color, we have a couple different things. It's yellow this time.
I
So
see.
we connect this.
Okay,
Now, you said it senses, or do you look at the color and then you say, well, you think it's
So we just put the tool in different places for it to actually let that would because it
So you guys use any other sensors besides the color?
we use the gyro sensor.
Is that accurate, gyro sensor, is that?
Yeah,
really
we
accurate?
We made an
actually
accurate
use-
program. It corrects itself as it turns.
Okay.
So you'll see a little bit of shaking, but you know,
That's
it's
accurate.
very accurate.
what specifically do you use, what do you use the gyro sensor to do?
To make like
make-
sharp turns.
Yeah.
When we were doing in regionals, when we were using our follow the line, there was like a bump in the cable and it wouldn't sense the lead.
It thought it was black.
Ah,
So now we're gonna use the gyro sensor to go
okay,
and
okay, good.
Oh yeah, and from regionals, we also heighten these so that if there is a bump and we have to use color sensor, it'll just go and sense it, right? Also, we use this gyro sensor to move straight so that if it turns a little,
Right,
it'll while it'll just go
because sometimes one side will run a little fast, and also.
and skids.
Yeah, good.
The decision for having passive arms when your first run, is that, how did you come to that decision? Was that based on speed?
We thought of it, well, it kind of saves us time. So, and, well, it kind of helps in a way, so we don't have to like do extra programs or like other things that can like take more time. So, then we thought we should just do this.
So you're saying that you can get those as you drive by, kind of, and that saves.
Can I ask you a
Saves
question on
time.
this one? The program.
Okay, and we had some
Why are
other
these-
tools,
Mhm.
but we weren't gonna do them due
These
to
are
time
all-
limits, but what this tool does,
What are those?
it's meant
Special?
for using this
these
key,
things are
we
my
would
blocks.
What are my
do
blocks?
this,
My blocks
Okay.
is
this, and then
you have a
push it
program,
in,
and if
Okay.
you don't want to
we
keep
were
on
gonna,
making
we
that
weren't
program,
gonna pick it up,
you can make it into a my block.
because
and it's
usually it
there
just
in
drops
my
down.
block
Right,
section.
because it's
But if you
unreliable,
need that
so you
program,
decide those
then
are
have
points
a
we're not
whole
gonna
big
worry
program
about.
there.
Yeah,
Just put
and
my
also
block
this
and
thing,
it does
So how many
it
my
was
blocks do
to
you
drop
guys
loops
have?
in there,
We have a
Right.
lot
so
of
it
my
fits snugly
blocks
around
here.
this,
Our
and
My
blocks
blocks are made of my
all the way.
blocks.
Right.
That's fair.
and
It lowers. So you
yeah,
use my
because
blocks a
when
lot?
we use a rod.
Is this your first year using EVT or you've been using it for a
Yeah,
couple
when
of
we
years?
use a rod, we ended
I've
up pulling
used
down on
NXT
this.
before.
I see.
Yeah, we
You
all
don't have my blocks in
Right.
NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we discovered it, it was really helpful.
Okay.
No, they are. That's why I was curious.
And also, you asked me why it goes for orange.
No, I was just
Okay.
trying to get you to
Okay,
tell me the
yeah.
difference between those two blocks. That's all.
Okay,
Because they're orange because
okay, we're almost,
Oh, yeah, this
Okay.
tool. At first we developed it to mess up. Yeah, to do that, it would hook right up here and
Right.
do that. We also didn't do that because it wasn't tested to rally and time limit, again,
yeah,
we have time limit.
right.
So now we're
And-
using it for this.
We're using it for this, we push this. Oh yeah, that's one thing.
So what's the highest you hit in a tournament so far?
Regionals, we didn't do that well. We got, on the practice run, we got 40, then we got 85, then we got 30, then we got -5.
So did you, so that's, I mean, that's fine, that's fine, that's bound to happen, everything fails, right? But did you, when you had the failure, what did you guys do to improve? Did you start capturing reliability, anything like that? What did you do?
we just what is wrong with it,
Mhm.
and then we just have to make a few changes. So
Right.
that's the easy to do that.
Okay, so you went through the process of improvement, okay. So what's the highest score that you've ever gotten in practice?
Oh, we got like
Okay,
285.
And what's the highest possible that you would, if everything went perfect for you, what's the highest you could possibly get, you think?
So,
Somewhere around 350?
Yeah, we're not looking for the exact score,
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
just trying to get an idea of what you guys
What can you
are
do?
looking for.
Right.
okay, we figured something out. We figured that with this model, if you go up here and it senses black, then you pretty much have it all.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that helps.
Okay.
And we have this hook right here, it picks it up and
Mhm.
goes away.
Okay.
So guys, I think we're out of time, so if we were to give you 3 questions, right? One is, what is the coolest programming thing that you thought? It could be any small thing. So,
The coolest programming thing?
that you learned or you did. I mean, it doesn't mean you solved the mission, but just
What's your favorite thing about the
just
program?
everything of the program.
Maybe the community tree, because I like how you have to pick it up and it goes down.
Right.
And it took some programming to get all the way from here to there.
And I like the My Blocks part, so
Yeah,
that's cool
you guys
too.
did use my block. So we just have time for a couple quick questions yet, so.
Anything about the body, the structure of your robot
Oh
that you
yeah,
think
so
is cool for us to know that you worked on, that you thought was special?
So, yeah, at first we had a little trouble connecting this motor, cause, you know, we were trying to put ultrasonic sensor on here. So what we did, we put the motor in, but then we attached the ultrasonic sensor to the bottom of the motor.
Is that pretty accurate, the ultrasonic
It's
sensor?
still accurate. We use it over there.
So that framing helps you get all these sensors in the front of one thing.
And what was your greatest challenge overall in the entire project?
Our greatest challenge, well,
What do you think it was?
Well, I think using the gyro sensor, because we didn't know the angle at first and it wasn't working
Okay.
a lot of times.
So the gyro sensor is one we don't see as often, so, yeah. Anything else? Yeah.
I thought it was this because I was trying to, well, we were trying to make it go down here, then do like a little bit of parallel parking, and then go back, push the key in here, and then go forward
Okay.
with the stop.
All right.
Turns out the angles weren't accurate. It was like turning this way and this way until crashing into there.
Yeah.
So
I think the hardest was
This
the
is how it's right?
sports, because if it worked one time, it would, like, for us, it's kind of like luck for that.
Yeah, throwing something's a
Yeah.
little less precise, so. We are out of time. We have 2 things to ask you guys to do on your way out. One is make sure you get all of your stuff, but leave all of our stuff, and it looks like we lost a few things, so.
Yeah,
better,
please check.
make sure we have all of our stuff. And then, if you could reset the board, that would really help us because of, that saves us time, so.
This will come back to you guys as part of your feedback
think
sheets,
it's
okay?
ours.
We'll get hang
Oh,
of it.
it was, no.
No, I think
What was it? I don't know how to reset the board, it confuses me, so I know how it's supposed to be.
That was fun.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Thank
taking
you.
the time.
Nice
Make
job.
sure to take your attachments you need for the robot run tomorrow. Are these yours?
Yeah, but
No, I have-
You'll get it.
Give me a copy of
We
this,
have
right?
one.
You already
so-
have one.
yeah.
Oh, okay, then very good. Thank you, sorry.
Thank you. Nice job.
Thank you.
Good job,
Thank you.
guys.
This one is the Ashburn, right?